This is Michi here from ACR Zakspeed, and welcome for today's stream, which is going to be a VRS Sprint GT race in iRacing in the Mercedes, obviously. So it's Wednesday, it's the second day of the iRacing week. It's one of those last hot days in Germany, at least weather forecasts pretend that will be the case. Actually, I'm looking forward to doing a little bit less of a sweat doing the streams. Anyway, as you guys can see, we're already loading out into the software. I'm already looking about getting the sound somewhat right, so I do not get like cancer in my ear and you guys are hearing me well and all the other stuff that's going on. Would like to welcome you to today's show. Night Raven NL, thank you so much for joining, and also I saw Devin, the booth Simpit crew, already been here. So welcome to the stream today. So we're going around Zolder, and the last and first time I raced Zolder was in the Renault. Is it 2.5 or is it 3.5? Well, whatever, the Renault here in iRacing. And, well, it did not go any well. Oh, I bet. Actually, I do not bet. Apparently, it seems. I'm not quite sure whether the bot is on. That is stuff I need to carry out and see. Anyway, we're into the practice session. We want to get practicing quick because yeah, I haven't raced that car around here at all.
Engage limiter.
So we want to get in as much practice as we possibly can. I'll pay to get on this.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Here we go. Very unexpected. And there's that white line. It's a very narrow track. Yeah.
They say you cut the course, you'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
28.24.
Regularly for that. Oh dear.
They say you cut the course, you'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
It's gonna be damn funny. Oops. So the sound was wrong as well because rFactor has a different pitch. I think sound is fine now. Probably not perfect yet. So we're going for the late chicane. Guys are gonna suck hard for that race. Thank you for the feedback, thank you for the help. So we're going to do some VRS races over the week because George Weissman will have the endurance race coming up that Sunday around Zolder. We're also going to do some IMSA around, I think they are at Brazil if I'm not mistaken. Nice curves. Oh, it will be interesting in the race. That sounds very good. Devin, you actually want to join the chat if you try joining my split. I saw you were sitting on one of your voice streams, voice channels there. So first lap time 30.9. Let's try making turn 1 without nearly spinning. Appears to be working good. Oh, too bad, Nicholas. Actually, I'm going to be humiliated around here as well. I'm hoping to somehow ditch into 29s. Need to be very precise though. Well, yeah, car immediately wanted to spin again. Coming up for that hairpin. Not very easy though. Actually, I would need to work a lot on the setup, since those curbs and bumps definitely need a unique setup. Losing nearly a second in the final sector. Oh dear. Also, that turn is so vital. I'm not really sure, Devin, if my Watkins Glen setup was any good, to be honest. Because I'm running it as well. Right now it's all about learning the track and the car combination. And then we care about spot on setup or spot on the car behavior later. Off track. Oh, that was no off track. Okay, interesting. Limping home in a 29.3. Too quick. Okay. That is an off track though.
Off the pace. No, Michael. Come on, man. Watch them track limits. This like won't count.
Come on, come on, come on.
Just gonna engage the limiter.
So you run your Watkins Glen set and lower the front compression rebound by 3 and the rear by 1. You know what? Let's have a look whether we can simply do the same. So the front compression rebound by 3. Well, it's not really possible here, is it? The rebound, yep. But the compression, not really. Take it a click here, otherwise going too aggressive. And in the rear, well, yeah, obviously that can be turned quite down. However, I do not have yeah, well, I have little of an issue on acceleration, that's about right. So also gonna get that down a bit. Well, let's see. Yeah, I was quite flying over some of those curves at the Glen. Let's see how the performance is here now. track. Also very important to find track boundaries. It's so dangerous to slide it around final turn. Not sure whether I like the car very much after the change. Yeah, rip. No, no.
You've got the track.
Oh, that's no biggie.
Activate limiter.
I'm not too happy right now. If I'm honest, my car feels pretty understeery. Yes, Mercury, I will do that race. At least I'm planning to.
The guy ahead has just done a 129.04.
Am I going to? Actually, yeah, I will. I will improve that rear wing. I will also go a bit stiffer on front ARB. I think, especially for the slow corners, that should give a major advantage. And then we see how things go. In the next run, we got another 15 minutes. I should drive the pit entry just once. Nice. Joining a train of 4 cars now. See their line, see their behavior.
Car
left. On your left.
Yeah, that was a bit dumb.
Just
Anyway,
128.
oh, let me just go into the pits. I can do that with a stricken car.
They say you cut the course.
Yeah, I surely cut the course and gained some time there. Pretty much did. Kieran, thank you so much for the follow-up. Appreciate it. Welcome to the show. Alright, this is box then. This wasn't all bad guess. 60, that is slow. It's just a typical Dutch pit entry, isn't it? Like, have that chicane. Right, so that is done. Now get back out on the track for a hunt of lap time again. Shit, sped in the pits. Yeah, I know. Right, P9 out of, well, 2021.
Keep your wits about you.
I'm not quite sure how you're going to overtake in these on that track. Probably the best and also most dangerous way is to either slip it up on the inside on the chicane or on the hairpin. And by chicane I mean the upcoming one. So I feel like this stiffer front ARB definitely gives a lot more car balance, as the car is not bouncing so much from or is not leaning so much left and right when being in turns, and the weight transfer is a bit more smooth. It should keep the car in a slightly better difference, and also should not cause the car to, yeah. Obviously now understeer is out of the turn. That was expected. So may need to have a look at that still. But the overall car balance looks a lot better. Don't miss apexes. I'm going to disqualify for off tracks here probably. Yeah, car speed is definitely improved around here.
You've got a slow car on the left.
It's a bit slower on the acceleration out of the turns. Might be a dumpers thing. Okay, so easy to outbrake. Anyway,
Engage limiter.
the car balance is improved. It's just a bit more convenient there. A little less towing. Go again. 8 minutes to go. Let's go for 28.7. That should definitely be possible for me. Good evening to you, Joris.
Stay on the right. Three on the left. Car on your left. To the right. Clear.
Too quick.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Well, when going for lap time, you probably do not want to be stuck somewhere. Simply pull off and let some cars go. Hey, Ron. That's a good exit. Keep that. Yeah. Couldn't have been worse. Like, I hit him exactly on the exit. Was a proper turn though. Yeah, so I'm surely capable of a 28.5. Also what the optimum says. Just need to make sure to keep it clean. Not allowed to bounce over the second part of the curve so much. And that one is a difficult one to get right. Hey Devi. Yeah, it is. It actually is. Ron, the race hasn't started just yet. It's still in practice, and race is about to start. Or the qualifying for the race is about to start in 5 minutes. Oh, Roger, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, can't do anything about here. Off track, switch back. Alright. The early brakes there. Right, 4 minutes to go. Maybe we can set up a clean lap now. I need to be more patient on that second part of that chicane. Oh, thank you so much, Richard. Thank you so much for that feedback. Just let me finish one proper lap, and I probably will be a little bit more happy. The real difficult thing about this track is getting the rhythm right, knowing when to really push and full throttle the car. When to simply hang in there and wait. Was no optimal hairpin. Slow entry. Wait, be patient. Oh, for God's sake, off track. Still not perfect. 28.7. Too much of speed. Yeah. I'm not entirely happy just yet.
Activate limiter.
Devi, so about the ACR team, we came 6th overall in the end. We had a little issue over the night with an incident that costed us a 15-minute repair time, which was a bit of a bummer, but oh well. I mean, sometimes it's simply gonna happen, you know. Other than that, really the car, the guys did a good job, I think. So they were clearly up with top split speed from what I saw, and on that occasion it's, yeah, a bit unfortunate how things ended, to be honest, but oh well, sometimes that's the way it goes, right? So thank you Richard for that feedback on the pedal cam. I don't think it's something too unique, but actually, as you say, you don't see it that often. I obviously appreciated that is some kind of unique thing going on here. So that is good to know. Rake is pretty intense. Could also make the car bounce off a lot, obviously. Is there? I don't think there is time for another try. Anyway, we just go for it and see how long the sim is letting us go. Hey Fabio, thank you so much for coming in. A little bit of iRacing going on today. Oh, that's actually great. That is the wave of subscriptions I'm currently encountering then. That is good to know, because, you know, every single time Simracing 604, also known as Mike, is doing something with me in promotion, I receive a wave of subscriptions coming over from his channel. Whoa, what was he doing? Which is so nice. That is how a community is working. That is how an intact community is working. And you know what? We might be 100, 150 streamers. We are Jimmy Broadband. We are all those Matt Malones. We are TM, whatever, Doug. You guys know, I think, whom I mean. We are the Sim Pits. We are the Devin Booths. We are the Davy Jones. We are the Michael Clarks. We are all watching each other and stuff, and we all share one community. So it's just about right to support each other. Yeah, to support each other at its best, and so things are well. Robert, which setup I should break, like there has never been existing one? Hey Maurizio, thank you for coming. Great to see you here. Sadas, don't care about the I rating yet, just start climbing towards the C license and gain some safety, gain some car control, and yeah, imagine what kind of car suits you and stuff, and then start to develop setups, start to develop some more driving instinct for those cars, and you know, at some point you're simply gonna climb up. Here's my actual experience. I came from rookie to D class to C class, and I was stuck at the 1500 I rating. And then I jumped into the Porsche 911 GT3 car, which is a good school car where you learn a lot on the iRacing system, where you learn a lot of the iRacing types, where you learn a lot how to drive iRacing cars. That's why it's a very good school car. And you know what? I sucked the very first 10 races, and I even dropped to 1300 in my rating. But suddenly I was winning my splits, and I did 4, 5, 6 races an evening in a row, and I was gaining over 2000 at some point. And you know, that is the way it goes with kind of every car here. And so it will go with that Mercedes around Stanford as well. I will be crap slow in the beginning, and probably towards the end of the race I'm gonna lap the fastest lap times I will ever lap around here. So, I mean, there's always cars you're gonna hate, no doubt about that. Like, I hate the MP4-30. As being a Formula Sim racing driver and usually an open wheeler guy, I expect the car to feel very different from what it actually feels, and well, that's why I keep crashing with it. On the other hand, I'm not driving it too much in order to not destroy my car feel, if there is any, for the Formula Sim racing car or for other open wheelers. I can say, let's say, race particularly easy. Done options. I saw that the force feedback was clipping a lot, so I want to turn that down a little. Well, Sudders, that's a fair point. Make sure that you have raced enough races in order to be eligible to climb up in the rank. Oh, I can't remember. Probably about 1,200, 1,400, something around that.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Okay, Michael, you've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
That's actually true. And I went for a little bit more stable setup, which also will create some more understeer, I fear. By softening the rear and onto roll bar. George Weissman actually warned me about this. I've taken a lot more practice and setup when to get ready to race here. I'm also probably sitting in the in a lower number car, which puts some pressure even more. Number 6 car, good job. That will be interesting.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Right, bunker lap in. 29.0.
10th position. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. First lap was 29.00. Just done it. 29.13. 2 litres left. Nicholas just done it. 126.60.
Oh, ich fasse es nicht. 29.0.
There's the flag. It's over.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Instead of P4, we're down at P13. Okay. A redemption race. I'm sure you guys will like it. Thank you, Stronger, only for coming in. Yeah, probably Summit Point because he got some very similar characteristics. Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps, Tristan. Yeah, that's a bummer, but good thing is we're not done yet, you know. Still a race to come. Still a top 10 position in prospect here. Well, the first lap was too bad as well. Kind of right height being so off from left to right. Anyway, Tom Bridle, I have an event you may be interested in joining. I'll message you after the finish.
That's the end of the session. P13.
Thank you, Nicholas. So the grid is getting ready. We are getting ready.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed.
Thomas going from P3. Hey, George. Thank you, KA Simracing. Thank you, Vince. Alright, chaps, here we are. Let's see what we can do. I got someone from PRT ahead. Interesting. That's Scott Chambers.
The track temp is 33 Celsius, 13th place.
Catch the pointy three car.
Was a big rice field, Robert, was it? I do not want to start on the actual side I'm starting from. Gives you the outside line for turn 1. Steve Harris, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Why are they warming their tires? You're gonna do 2 corners and the tires are up to temperature anyway. And no one understands how it actually works. Ah, nice.
Catch the pointy car.
How can you spin in a warm-up lap? How can you stop on a warm-up lap? For crying out loud, what's going on here? What's a 12 car? That's far away.
Catch the pointy car. Get ready, going green.
I know what's gonna happen.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Damn. I should have just done what I planned to do.
The car on your left. Stay on the right, left side. Clear. Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Oh, that bum. That's more like a left-hand turn with a stupid exit rather than a chicane. gonna be a fun race. Horns pushing a lot from behind. I actually want to box as early as I can because it's utterly hard to overtake here. So I need to try clearing some places by pit stops. Gap to the next car 2.5. Let's close this first. Nice turn one. Alright, 4 seconds now. Fairly happy party going on there at the front. And here we are, 1.3 seconds. as nice as battling is and as much fun it provides, this is so costly when it comes down to race time. Pit window's not open yet. Which is a bit of a problem, if I'm honest. Because the more I hit the rear end of that train ahead, the more time I will lose. And if one of those spins may even be caught up in an accident. Another 3 seconds gone.
Seventh position.
Thank you, George. Stop with the driving car. Those tyres will give up towards the end. Hey Twiggy. Alright, people are boxing. I'm not actually sure how this is possible right now. I still got too much fuel in to actually go for box. Yeah, very nice indeed.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
Finally a good final chicane. Okay. Oh, tricky, you never stop learning. I didn't know about that. Anyway, pit window is open now for me. Definitely want to skip that left-hand curve by all means. 4 seconds the gap. Thank you so much, Saddest Gaming. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm still learning this track a lot. Of course I will, Sadas. That's what this channel is made for also. People coming for help, people asking for help, everyone is welcome here. People giving me help sometimes as well, so that is all good stuff.
Okay, Michael, you've used half your fuel.
Okay. No, but I do know if I put the brake bias more to the rear that it likes snapping on me, so yeah, it's a dumper's thing. Yeah, Sanford is definitely a very unique setup that you need. The gap stays with 4 seconds with a P6 guy. Maybe I can get up to Daniel Sharp if I keep it clean. If I keep lapping like this could possibly happen. 9 laps of fuel left.
P6, last lap was at 29.39.
People are going to box. Yeah, George, there's a reason why there's so many BMWs and Audis around here. Surely not because the Mercedes is that good here. Oh yeah, I keep improving still. 2.9 seconds the gap. Oh, stop. Damn grass. Back to 4.5.
That was 13.74. 71 is 0.28. Box 72 is 0.10 off the base. Sector 3 is 0.9 seconds off the base.
Patience required. Hey Antoine, how you doing? Is definitely better for that turn. Next race coming up on Saturday, right? Where is it? I think I got damage on the bonnet. You enjoy Indianapolis? Right, I think I'm gonna box this lap then. I'm scared of like getting on the cutter but people boxing early again like that happened in Watkins Glen. So better be a roadblock. Yeah, I hear ya. .0 to Daniel.
You're going about 5 laps of fuel.
let's just go for one another. Are we gonna box?
Captain Sharp ahead is now 1 second, V6. The last line was at 29.21.
Alright, box.
Watch your speed.
Hey Roj, yeah, actually, Twitch does that if you go hard for the money. But since most of the stuff is happening on YouTube, for me Twitch is only just a little factor that's growing beside. So I might switch my attention to that later at some point, or not now. And this is why it was good to just box right there. I have no clue whether that guy was ahead of me or behind me. Most importantly though is that I'm still ahead of him. Mercury, I'm using the caps overlay created by Kutu. Right, 30 minutes to go. That was every so close. This could have ended really, really bad, to be honest. But it was majorly important. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard 10 minutes to go. It's not over yet.
Martinez ahead is pitting.
.6 is probably gonna be a bit much. Gaps are behind is increasing, which is good because they are battling. So what I'm gonna say now is as easy set as not fulfilled. Just need to keep it clean. Type in 80 thoughts, thank you so much for the follow up. I appreciate that so much, guys. Gap stabilised, that's good news. George, I do wish you a lot of fun in endurance VRS this weekend.
You got about 5 lakhs of fuel.
It's going to be a very tough race, I can tell you that. Doing this for 40 minutes is quite a job though. I may admit that the setup could still be improved. I still admit that my driving can be improved. If you add up those factors, we're probably going to be okay. Tyres are starting to give up a bit now. 4 minutes to go, fuel is plenty. Gap is nearly 2 seconds. So for those of you guys interested, there might be another race today, either the VRS race again or the IMSA Sports Car Championship around Brazil. If and when this stream or this race is happening, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell here on my channel so you get a notification once I pop live. Other than that, set yourself a reminder as soon as I schedule in that stream, if it's gonna happen. Got some organisatoric stuff to do at ACR Zakspeed as being a team manager there. Got to fulfill my duties. And other than that, guys, if you like what you see, please just hit the like button, share and subscribe, tell your friends. Bring them in here. Let them be part of the show and get the discussion going on the chat. Cars ahead of battling. That was a pretty good chicane. Better to go really, really slow on that first kink. Better angle for turn 1. I'm still learning, like a lot. Right, minute and 15, the BMW is starting to push real hard now.
One car ahead, can't stop, on the left.
Oh, there you go.
You got a slow car on the right.
Little bit too far away for an attack anyway.
You got about 2 lakhs of fuel left.
This can still be interesting. 2 laps to go, I think. If I'm lucky, the upcoming lap is the final one. Which it is. Damn. I somehow knew it was gonna happen between the two. Oh, front tire's giving up now. Not giving away that position though. Is there someone out of fuel? I think the P3 guy is out of fuel. Unless he wants to let that Mercedes by again, which I doubt. So, we're coming home in P5, that's great stuff. That actually went better than I thought it would be out of P13. So yeah, that was a race where I would say, starting out of P13, added some interesting suspense. I have nothing to mourn about things. Yeah, with that P5, I'm considerably happy for the minute, that's for sure. So guys, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for being here, and if you're interested in what's going on elsewise, make sure to check out the links in the description. Find your way to my social media pages, either this is on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the Patreon group maybe that is something interesting for you. You're gonna find it all in the description. We have a quick look at the results. I will talk to George Weissman whether he's been up for some racing tonight since he got a new chair, and if there's something else happening, I'll let you know as soon as I know. Means I'm gonna schedule in a stream, schedule in another race, and give you a notification here live on YouTube when we're going live again. My recent results, I thought that should look at it a little different here. Thank you very much, Ron. So probably because it's no, it's Wednesday, should be all right. Should soon gather some data in here. Let's see what it shows me in the end, because I'm really eager on to see how that impacted the ratings, because I think the rating is not going to increase too much. Because it was a very small split, and I was sitting in the number 6 car anyway. A P5 is always good for your rating, plus 48, I'm happy with that, even gained a bit back on the safety thing, so that was a good run, I'm happy with that. Mr. Tero, 7.2k. Yeah, look, he won that because he had to. He won it by quite some margin and gained a plus 13 on the rating. Thank you so much there. Yeah, Devin Booth, YouTube has just played an ad. That's it. Also, if you guys want to get your ACR Zakspeed shirt, I can show you a way to get that. So if you look for shirty.com, so shirty.com/en/store/ACR-Zakspeed, you get a lot of different ACR Zakspeed wear here. Want to have a classic shirt like this, and go for that. Want to have it in big, go for that. Want to have it, let's say, as a doormat maybe? Is that a doormat? Well, probably you would need to go for another logo, but other than that, you can have it in your car. Can get a shopping bag from it. So there's a lot of different type of things. I think Devin Booth got his ACR Zakspeed shirts here, so that's something to check out. And if we are speaking about checking out, you want to also have a look at the Patreon page. Some nice little perks are there. We got some targeting. When we hit a certain growth, we're going to do more with the community, obviously. And we got here a personal highlight of Formula Simracing World Championship Singapore Grand Prix, which happened on Sunday. However, for those of you watching saying, "Oh, this is paid content, what the heck?" No, it isn't. Obviously, as a Patreon member, you will receive some certain perks. You will also be in the Discord chat. You will get access to certain Discord groups where the standard community is not permitted to, and you will get the chance to take actually action on this channel, on this content. So we're gonna have some polls of stuff we're going to do. We're going to have some community events coming up as soon as we grow a little further. And further than that, you get a lot of, you get actually the ACR Zakspeed guide in the right perk. So you may want to check that out. If you got any other questions to me, just mail me at hoyamich@avidchronicracing.com. And other than that, guys, just please leave a like, share, and subscribe. And make this channel grow. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you for all the good thoughts and the good energy during the race. There's some weird little red bar going on the stream I can see. I'll need to check what that is. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being here, and maybe see you later there. Goodbye.